Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Lush Gardener. So it's another day, again another quick routine check, and I happened to notice that there was something going on the crown area. I initially thought probably that is sunburn, but that's not possible because this succulent is completely acclimated to morning direct sunlight for 5 to 6 hours, and it has been doing quite well. It looks perfect, but why is that crown area getting burnt? The water did not stay on the upper portion. Then how is this happening? And then I take a closer look and I see some black dots. I immediately noticed that there is a small visitor. The moment I started to turn the pot, I started noticing more and more of these round dots. This is basically the feces of a particular larvae or a caterpillar that has been hiding. And I immediately took a look over here, and you can see it has kind of eaten this leaf. Probably it has just started off, so I will carefully take it out. Now this could be some kind of caterpillar. I don't know, I'm not very well versed with the insects, but I definitely do not want to kill it. So I'm just going to very carefully try to take it on this tweezer, as you can see. So I'm going to probably leave it because there is a backyard over here. I'll have to go down. I'll put it in a bottle or something, and there is a lot of weed growing there, so I'm sure it will be able to feast on that weed, and maybe it can turn into a pupae, and then I don't know if it's a butterfly or whether it's a moth. Whatever it is, I do not want to kill it because probably one day it might come back to my garden to pollinate my flowers. So we're just going to leave it in the weeds, because any which ways the weeds are not needed for us. They are any which is going to be cut off, so better it can feed on something and live. But you can see it has done a little bit of damage, a little bit on the crown area, and it has pooped a lot. And this is where it had started to eat. You can see this is the leaf where it started to eat. So anyways, I'm just going to leave this out somewhere where it can survive, and hope it doesn't become prey to some birds. So that was all about it, guys. That's why it's very important to keep an eye on your succulents. If I would have not checked this, probably the entire crown area would have gone off. It would have eaten the entire crown area, because ideally the crown area is very tender. It can easily be eaten by caterpillars, and that's how it tends to work. So you can see the succulent is absolutely beautiful. This is my John Daniels, I think. I'll put up the name on the screen. I'm not very sure. It definitely is the Daniels. So I'm going to check. I'll put up the name. It's an absolutely beautiful succulent. Gets even more red right now because it is summers. It has lost the color because it is in its growing period. So that's about it. I will quickly go and check my other succulents as well, because at times caterpillars don't just give one egg. Again, I'm not very sure whether this is a caterpillar or a moth. I'll have to do a little bit of research, but a lot of times they do not just give one egg. There could be multiple of them, so I'll have to go and check everything. Also put in some cinnamon powder in the soil so that they kind of repel from the pot. So I'll have to do that quickly. I'll go ahead and release this friend back in the wild so that it does not come in contact with other succulents of mine or other foliage plants of mine, because if this guy is going to come in contact with any of my foliage plants, I'm sure it is going to devour the entire plant. So I have to be extremely careful. Again, I'm not going to be touching this particular bug, because you can see there is a lot of hair on it that could kind of initiate allergy. So I want to be a little bit careful with this. So guys, that's all about it. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button, and if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe, and keep propagating.